Did you know that there's a Marvel superhero who shares a name with a soap opera character? And no, it's not just a coincidence. This was done purposely. Now, the character in question is Marvel's Hulkling, aka Teddy Altman. He is half Kree and half Skrull, along with being the husband of Wiccan, who is also the son of Scarlet Witch and Vision. Hulkling and Wiccan have both been on Young Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, and even A.I.M. Now, Hulkling first appeared in Young Avengers issue 1 all the way back from 2005, which is also the year I was born. In fact, this issue came out a few months before I was born. Now, Hulkling was co-created by a man named Allan Heinberg. That is important. Might not sound like it, but trust me, it is really important. 4 years later, in 2009, the show Grey's Anatomy would introduce a new doctor to create a love triangle between her, Cristina, and Owen. The doctor's name in question is Teddy Altman. Yeah, she has the exact same name. But fun fact, someone who worked on the show was, at the time, Allan Heinberg. Yes, the same Allan Heinberg who co-created Hulkling. Now, this really surprised me because now I know certain comic writers do transition to adaptations in other media with live action shows, etc. But I didn't know it was to this extent, as these are very different medias, a superhero comic and a soap opera about doctors. Now, to be fair, this show does, in my opinion, have some less tropey storylines. Yes, I watched it. Come at me. I actually have been watching it for a while. I'm sorry, I'm feeling like being a nerd, but yes, I do watch the show. And you'd be very surprised how many actors cross over from comic book adaptations to this show. Especially from the Arrowverse. The actors played John Diggle, Caitlin Snow, Alex Danvers, Iris West, Ava Sharp, Marone Johns, Eliza Danvers, and a lot more all appear on the show. In fact, Supergirl, that show from the CW, also has straight up connections to this show in a way, because Alex Danvers shares the same first name as her character from Grey's Anatomy, that being Alexandra Gray, along with a lot of Easter eggs connecting the shows. Obviously, they're not actually connected, but there are a lot of Easter eggs between the shows. Now, back to what we're talking about. Well, it's pretty obvious them sharing the same name was intentional. They were named by the same guy, unless both creative teams he was on both just came up with the exact same name without his inclusion or input on it. Which, maybe that's the case, but I highly doubt it is. Teddy is a pretty gender-neutral name, so that's why it works with both Hulkling and Teddy from Grey's Anatomy. Also, there's never been a reveal as to why this choice was done. Like, what was the point of it? Because it's something that hasn't gone completely unnoticed. Yes, it's not overly talked about, but it is something that some people have picked up on. For example, we're currently talking about it. Although, seeing that it was 14 years ago, I don't see us getting an answer anytime soon. That is to what was the reason behind this. Or was there even a reason? Could have just been a simple, I just like the name, so I'm going to use it twice. Which in itself could be a reason. But now it also comes down to certain things when, like, copyright. You can't copyright a name clearly if it is, like, it's a name. Teddy Altman isn't the same as the name Hulkling. However, I could definitely see this potentially becoming a bit of an issue later on in life. Life as in for the character of Teddy Altman, that being the character of either or Grey's Anatomy or Marvel Comics. For example, Hulkling is rumored to be appearing in the MCU soon, and I don't know how that will go if the character is still named Teddy Altman. Now, I'm not a lawyer or anything, so I don't know if this will ever cause any legal problems or anything. But it does feel a little like there might be an issue in the future about this. And if he does appear in the MCU, it's going to become a lot more clear that they have the same name, because the character we introduce to a wider audience. Anyways, that's it. Like always, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!